Two words for today: sport,
cargo.
So welcome to the review of one of the coolest cargo bikes out on the market.
It's the Benno Boost Evo 7.
We couldn't be more excited to share this one with you, actually. We love this brand, and they are at the top of their game. They're on their 7th generation, so I mean, that says quite a lot just in itself of this cargo bike. Well, it's not necessarily a cargo bike, is it? I think that's the point today. And there's a word that Benno uses, and I love the way he says it. It's duality. Rich, what does duality mean?
I think it means that it is a bike. Like, you can ride this day in, day out with no weight. You can just use it like a normal bike. You can commute on it. You can go everywhere. It is a Jeep that can do everything. But then you can put absolutely everything in the bags. You can fill it up. You can go camping. You can put the kitchen sink in it. You can stick the kids on the back, and you can full-blown adventure. So it's nice that there's a bike that when you're riding it, you just feel like it's a super powerful, amazing normal bike to ride.
It's like a mountain bike, a commuter bike, and a cargo bike. It can do everything, but you can ride it like a lunatic if you want to, and it's so fun. But then when you've got the kids on it, you can ride it really safely, and I think that's what duality means. Is it means like it really is dual purpose, not like it can go on tarmac and it can go on the forest. This is two completely different bikes in one. So the Evo 7 is their 7th generation of this particular bike, and that says a lot in itself, because a lot of the other brands out there are on like their 1st or 2nd, because this has been around now for 10 years, this electric long tail category, and they were very early on in it.
It's always been an amazing bike. Like, there's the only big downside for myself is that it did not have the Gates carbon belt drive, which it does now. And it hasn't got the, it didn't have the internal hub gears from Enviolo, which it does now.
Enviolo is amazing, by the way. Enviolo is such awesome technology. You can see here, and what it does is it's a constant variable transmission that doesn't need to be serviced for 75,000 kilometers. I mean, it's like amazing. That with the carbon Gates belt drive that also doesn't need to replace for 15,000 kilometers. I mean, like, so
at least 15,000.
Exactly.
We've got customers with like 35, 40,000 kilometers, and it's still working.
It's amazing. So super low maintenance, no dropping the bike in for a 3-day service, having a chain and cassette and being paid 300, 400 quid for like it's none of that. The only thing you really need to service on this bike to begin with for the first couple of years is the brake pads. That's it. So really reliable, really clean, no oil, no grease, no nothing, just clean, simple technology. But then this bike also is one of the only bikes at the moment on the market to have the new Bosch Generation 5 100 Newton meter motor.
There's so much power in that. Like, generally, it just feels like you on a really, really good day. Like, it's so smooth, it's so quiet, and it's so responsive. And just having that extra bit of power,
it doesn't feel like
to yank you up the hill.
It doesn't feel like synthetic, like a lot of these other bikes with, like, you know.
It feels like an e-bike. This does not feel like an e-bike. This
feels like it's like suddenly like, blooming hell, I'm seriously strong. What did I have for breakfast this morning? But it's so quiet and so smooth. It's just really clever. And then it's also got the smart system. So the smart system, 2 years ago I said it might be a bit too smart and it wasn't really that good, but now with all the updates that have come out, it is so good. You've got the new hill climb feature, for example, where you hold this little button with your foot on the pedal and it will stop the bike from rolling back for 10 seconds and give you a massive extra boost to get off the hill, especially when you've got 2 kids on the back and some stuff in the front and some stuff in the bags. To get off the mark, even on flat, can be quite challenging sometimes, but up a hill, it's like it just will fly you up there. So that is an
extra
awesome
boost from
feature.
the boost.
Exactly. Then you've also got all of the other fancy tech, like critical notifications. If someone moves your bike to your phone, you can track the bike, you can alarm the bike. There is so much cool tech, and Bosch are way ahead of the game. We wouldn't recommend a cargo bike that isn't with Bosch technology, but being that it's the new generation 500 Newton meter, that's really special.
So let's go into the whole sport cargo side of things. So with Benno, it is a cargo bike. You can carry the kids, you can carry stuff, you can load up these huge 35-litre bags, and like there's 2 of those, one on each side. You've got masses of space in there to carry absolutely everything.
You could get a whole week's of groceries, you could get camping, whatever, yeah.
So it's not to be seen as just a cargo bike. Like, I've got a normal e-bike that I ride day in, day out, hour to work, hour back home. I absolutely love it. But out of the whole cargo bike range that we deal with at Fully Charged, this is the only bike that's making me question that, and maybe I won't have a normal e-bike, but I'll have this, which feels like a normal e-bike, rides like a normal e-bike. I could commute on this every day, but then I could go do a weekly shop, I could go camping, I could have all
Put
the
your missus
gear
on the back.
like the half on the back, my niece on the back. You can do everything with this, especially as like Benno's ecosystem, like bringing out things like this 3/4 rail. Like, he's actually thought about older kids as they grow up. So a lot of the time, as soon as
or an
you've got
adult,
kids, they're a little bit too heavy now for you to pick up. So
this is for a 6 and 8 year old, spot on. You know, but for also for, you know, even a 2 1-year-olds, you know, you could just mount the baby seats in here. You could have the full rail, and then you can adapt it. Literally, you can order off our website this part and just add it on yourself. And that's what's cool about these bikes. They're not like Apple, where you've got, oh, sorry, the charger doesn't work on that new one, you have to buy a new one. Everything works on everything. Evo 1 stuff works on Evo 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and even in the future, if we got to Evo 8 or 9, everything will work. But this bike is awesome. This is the same bike behind us, but literally the difference is obviously the color and the fact this one's got the slightly different accessories on. This one's got no rear bag and no front bag, but you can interchange it and have it how you like.
And talking of the front bag, like, all of these bags are fully waterproof. The front bag is huge, so it's like you could easily carry like 2 kids' backpacks and your backpack in there, or you could get like a full week shopping just in that front bag. So, and then you've still got more space to play with. I
mean, like, the tires is a really nice part as well. So these tires are fat and cool, and they can do anything. And you can put mountain bike ones, you can even put snow ones.
Exactly.
He actually has collaborated and works with the Swiss air ambulance services, and they've got the studded snow tires.
So they've got like a helicopter that they have 2 Bennos strapped to the side of this helicopter.
So cool.
That they can get into like remote locations, drop a bike, drop a person, they can cycle to whatever is needed to be actioned. And it's crazy, like, for a bike brand to get to that point. The emergency services and things like that are thinking e-bikes are a great idea. We need something like this to get to those remote locations, and their choice is Benno because of those big old tires as well. So these are the city tires. Then, like Ben said, they do like a full-blown fat mountain bike tire, and then like a metal studded ice snow tire. The bike is just made to go anywhere and do anything.
So Benno's a super cool guy. That's his name, Benno. He was the founder of Electra, which was from San Diego. He actually grew up in between Berlin and San Diego, and then he sold Electra, and he started his own company. And he was a little bit slow to begin with. He was very early on, but he wasn't in a rush because he was funded very well from his exit on that company, and he took his time. And
wanted to get it right.
Just wanted to get it right and really think it through.
Like,
and
Evo 1, Evo 2, Evo 3, 4, 5, like 6, all of them were right. Like, and they didn't specifically need anything, but the
Apart from the
changes
belt.
that he's made, going to the belt, making it that low maintenance, going to the internal hub gear, this bike now is making me question every other bike that I've purchased. So I genuinely think this is the next bike.
It's great for an urban setting, it's great for a rural setting, and actually one of our customers, who is a content creator and his business partner is a high-end videographer, has offered to make a movie on Benno because he loves it so much. He's got an Evo 4, I think, maybe an Evo 5 from a few years ago, and he just said, I'm loving it so much, I'd love to make a video for you guys. So today we're actually going to share with you his short, which is a 3-minute video, and that can give you a really good example of a proper customer experience. He lives down in Cornwall. Let's get straight into it. enjoy the movie.
After all, as everyone in these parts knows, he's got his own secret weapon.
Come on then, let's go to school. Spring has sprung, Billy. Any dolphins?
I can see the other side pond.
Are you trying to copy these boys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an important curtain raiser to a rather special day.
Who wants an ice cream?
Me! Ice cream winners.
Let's go have a quick look down here.
I'm gonna put a stone in the water.
Oh yeah, you find a stone.
Gosh. You're gonna get a wet bottom, Daddy.
Over the bump, big bump.
I like that gear system.
It's an ice cream adventure. We finally go to the cafe. Alright, let's do it. Oh, let's do it. Obi, what's your favourite thing about the new bike?
A stand.
Oh,
You were going to say that?
reckon we can fit all the camping gear as well.
Yeah, I reckon. With the 2 bags and the one on the front as well. There's loads of space. Can you see all the tree shadows?
And our shadow.
So one super exciting thing to mention is that us at Fully Charged have exclusivity of the Benno Boost Evo 7.
So after 10 years of a very nice relationship with Benno, he has offered us an exclusive contract to sell these top of the range Evo 7s. So you can only buy them at Fully Charged at one of our currently 7 stores. Come in and try one and check it out, because it is definitely a very cool and exciting sport cargo bike. Welcome to Fully Charged HQ here in London Bridge. So as you can see, we have a specific e-bike showroom. We've had showrooms in London Bridge now for 12 years, and this site is 15,000 square foot. As you can see, we have a lot of, we have a lot of premium e-bikes here, including a large selection of cargo bikes and loads of different long tails for you to compare against as well. And also come and have a look at this. This is very important. We have the biggest and best e-bike service centre in the UK here in London Bridge, and you'll find a similar standard at our other 6 stores, soon to be more. And today we'll just quickly talk about what a fully charged experience looks like. So how does it work, Rich?
Yeah. So to begin with, there's a couple of ways. Either give us a call or jump on the website. Top right-hand corner is a little book a test ride button. So jump on there, get yourself booked in, especially on Fridays and Saturdays. So, because it does book up pretty quickly. Come into store, as long as you've got a couple of forms of photo ID, you can test ride absolutely anything here, including the new Benno Boost. And just give everything a go, and you can make your own informed decision. Like, we can point you in the right direction. We can show you the sort of maybe pros and cons, but the nice thing is we don't sell anything that is terrible. So you can test ride everything and really make your own informed decision on what works best for you, what works best for your family.
Or you can just buy online and we'll ship it straight to you. It can be shipped fully assembled, VIP service, and it will come to your door fully assembled, which is pretty nice. That's national throughout the UK. We also have great buyer's guides, loads more videos as well that you can watch. And then when it comes to, I've ridden it, I love it, or I just want it now, you can check out online with the cycle schemes. You can check out online with 0%. You can buy it through your business. And we've kind of got every angle covered.
Yeah, including all the accessories. Obviously, like Benno has their specific accessories, and like we have everything from angle grinder proof locks, your Yeti bottles, your helmets, your bags from Ortlieb, like huge range of accessories to go with the bike.
I would love to hear feedback from you guys as to any questions. We're very active on the comments, and anything you did like, anything you didn't like, so we can improve our content for the future. And we just have fun with it, really, and we want you to have fun with it. So
enjoy all the videos, like and subscribe.
Thank you very much for watching.